I have got quite a bit done on this 1954. I have to correct it from the previous two videos. I looked at the VIN number. I was wrong. I've got another 53 out there. I got them confused. I think it's the Aloha. It might be the La Cabana. I should look more at what I'm doing. But this is a 1954 King. Very rare. Very rare. We've already discussed that. Now, I've got a lot. Hey, if you're getting any kind of value out of these videos, would you please hit the like and subscribe? I need you to get on that bell, too. The bell's where it's at, is what they tell me. I think the comments are where they're at. I like that. I appreciate it. It helps our channel grow, and I like that. But anyway, back to the King. I've got a lot done. I've got a lot tore down. And so I didn't want to get too far ahead of myself before I took you through it, because we work on so many Scotties around here. You guys know those inside and out. But this, not so much. But I found some things that are kind of the same as a Scotty, and I'm going to show you as we tour our way around the King. Take a look here. I got the front off. I don't know if I got it so much off as it fell off. A lot of damage. Now I took out our seats because I need those. I've never built that particular seat, dinette seat, so I got those out. I saved them for my template. Then I took that stove out. Let me see, the stove's right around here. Let me move this broom. This stove, I'm telling you saw it in the last episode, but it's so cool. But it came right out, and I think that Jim's going to work on that. He knows what to do with them, so he's going to work on that, get it shined up, because we're putting it right back in here. And that's where the stove was, right there. As it turns out, this is what was original to the camper, and then somebody put this wallpaper up here. I tore out the dinette, or not the dinette, the kitchen. I kept it right there. I told you, I keep everything. Everything. If I don't know exactly how to do it, right next to it are all the drawers. Some of those I don't know that I might be able to reuse. Wheel wells are in great shape. I have not yet taken this cabinet out, but I will, because I haven't taken the ceiling out. I'm getting ready to take the ceiling out here shortly. Now remember, this cabinet is going to be gone halfway anyway. I saved the door on it. I don't know why, but I did. Because it's going to come about right here. Because we're going to put that bed in here at 54. So it's going to need about 9-10 inches extra coming this way. So it'll take up that. As you can see, the back was terrible shape. Remember, we were talking about... look at, there's no floor. It's not that the floor fell out, easy for me to say. It didn't. It just kind of rounds out. So it stops right there. And there's where the framing for the bed is going to start. And it's going to go up a full, probably, what was it, 18 inches? Somewhere about 18 inches is going to hang out towards the end. We'll brace it up a little bit. Don't worry about that. It's going to be very, very sturdy. There's the access door for under the bed. Take a look at how bad this was. I mean, there's no coming back from that. And you know we're going to save this as a template, because that's just about the coolest part of the trailer. No. There's another cool part of the trailer I want to show you. And of course, this closet it's going to be like the other one. It's going to come in 9-10 inches so that we have a comfortable bed. This is where the microwave will go, the stove will go. This is all coming out. None of this is staying. I just haven't got it tore out yet, but I wanted you to kind of see where I was. Now, to tell you what is really cool is when they put the door frame and the way they built this door up through here, they got to the top and they're like, what are we going to do? Well, look at that. There's like this little secret compartment. I'm probably going to put that back in there for Jim. It had you can see it had a little cabinet door on it. That's just a little sneaky right there. I kind of like that. Now, check out, remember those two windows? They were up and down, suicide style. Look at that. I mean, it's just two windows. Nothing they put together is just two windows. And then, if we thought we were going to save this, guess what? I tried not using the door. I came in through the front, hit myself in the head, started bleeding, and I broke it. So we're just going to have to make a template off of it. Let me take you outside real quick. Here's the ceiling. Well, the top of the ceiling. Obviously, we have the tin taken off, but that's really not in terrible shape. I mean, the roof did its job for the most part. We're not going to reuse any of it. But, I mean, it looks good. It looks dry until you get right here around the window. The window, it leaked terribly. And like I said, you know, this bottom half, it just fell off. Now, remember I was telling you about, this is kind of similar to a Scotty. Tell you what, let me run to the back real quick, just because it's a little, you can see it a little bit better here. Remember how when we're making a roof, we've got to put rails up. Here's where the rails are. Let me get a better shot right here. Here you can see them. They are built up right here. It's 1.25 inches. I don't know how they bent that 3/8 or whatever it is, but man, it is bent on a curve. Like, sincerely. That might be tough to do. We'll just make them a little thinner, and we'll do it just like the Scotties were. And it'll come all the way around here. Look at this window. Pretty rough. Pretty rough. I'm really kind of having a hard time finding where the best part is, and I think it's the top of the ceiling. Looking back here, this back window was even worse. It's terrible. Terrible. The bumper is stout as heck, I'll tell you that right now. All right, a little more up there. As we come around here, this will give you, I think, maybe a better view. It's real similar to how we build up the rails to put the roof on. So we're gonna probably tomorrow, I'm going to try to take this wall off as one piece and rebuild it just the way it is. I'll lay it right on, lay it down, and I'll put the rest back right on top of it. Now, here's plywood that they made the outside of the wheel well, because this is 1.25 inches thick right here. It comes out 1.25 inches, which is going to make it a little bit awkward for our insulation, because it's 1 inch, and then they make 1.5. But we'll get it in there. Don't forget those Chevy tires, Chevy wheels. And here's the vent opening for above the stove. And it's not in bad shape, but you know, we're not using any of it. Look at this up here. That's really only 1.25 inches, but it's about 2 inches now because that water just got in there and just really tore it up. All right, that's what we're working with right now. It's 100% gonna be redone. That's where we're at. Once I start building these walls, I'll get you up to speed.